Mel Clinton on the beat.
What's up, my people? This is another episode of HIPHOPIQ coming out of the Midwest, so you know what that is. We listen to a little bit of everything from the north, south, east to the west, and some shit up in Canada. This your boy JB Stylin, aka Black Coffee. Don't blame it on black. We in a pop-up tour right now. We at the Rector's Cut on 18th and Vine.
Actually, it's on 18th Street. 18th Street between Woodland and Highland, 1708 East 18th Street, in the Jazz District. I'm Armand, by the way. How y'all doing?
What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy Dre with Connect KC, HIPHOPIQ, what it is.
Man, what y'all been listening to?
I've been listening to some local stuff, actually. It's a young cat by NBG Welch. I don't know if y'all heard of him.
I think I heard his name.
Yeah, he's nice, man.
Oh, yeah?
He kind of, to me, it sounds like he's taking that void that Delio left.
Oh, okay.
What kind of style?
It's that whole, it's a little up-tempo, it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything.
That's like that classic KC funk
Kind
music.
of, nah, it ain't really the funk style. Like, not as far as mob, the beat,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
beat
yeah.
and mob beats. It's kind of a mixture though, for real, like a little bit of mob and the Detroit sound, a little bit.
Okay.
But then it got a little bit of slow, like that Memphis type 808.
808,
It's a
R&B,
little-
sliding.
It's a good mixture, dog. It's actually we got some slaps.
Okay.
And his name is ABCDE. What?
AFG, yeah, NBG Welch.
Welch?
Yeah, Welch. Yeah,
Like
NBG.
Juice. Welch is
Like Juice.
Like
yeah,
Drake.
A lot of the cats is going with the initials.
Yeah, that's the thing. NBA and
Yeah.
WYNW,
NLE.
NLE,
YFN.
I like that young guy.
YFN.
Yeah. What you listening to, bro?
As far as on the hip hop,
Mhm.
man, I ain't really listened to much of nothing new that I can think about. I'm still stuck in the 90s.
That's all right.
For real. I'm trying to think. What have I listened to that's new? I listened to Griselda. They pretty cool. Benny the Butcher.
Benny Butcher.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. He cool. I like his style. I like that. I like
That's a
that.
point right there. You know
Yeah.
what I
I know.
mean?
I can't say nothing about his name.
No, I told him that he was dope.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. But nah, he's I like his style of flow, man. I like that hustle talk. I mean, I never sold drugs or anything like. I did piece off my bag back in the day, but I never really sold real drugs. But it's just the hustle talk, you know what I mean? The hustle talk is what I admire, me being a barber and everything like that, because we do the exact same thing. We get our money the same way, get it daily. And I respect, I mean, just the way he talk about how, you know, coming from nothing to something. And but all of them is cool too, man. What's the other dude's name? That boom, 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 boom. What's his name? The little dude.
West Side Gun.
West Side Gun. Yeah, they are cool, man. But out of that group, my favorite is probably Benny the Butcher.
He the best rapper out of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Smoke Dizza.
I'm talking about Benny, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Benny,
Yeah. But yeah, out of them, that's what I would say that I've listened to new.
Real lyrical content, something you can still ride to.
What's the last album? The last album I heard you championing was probably that Big Crit.
That Big Crit was hard. That Big Crit was
latest
hard.
one?
The latest one. No. Not the latest one. The one before that.
Catalytic.
No, sir. That's the
The
first.
one after that.
Yeah. No, it ain't the one after. Yeah. Let me see. What's the name of that? Is it King? It's not King Record in Time.
Crit was here or something like that?
It ain't Crit was here. It was his first album after he got away from
Forever's a mighty long time.
Forever's a mighty long time.
Yeah,
Hard.
That was something.
Hard.
Forever's a mighty long time.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Definitely.
2017.
I forgot what the new one was. What the new one is called. It didn't really go.
It was I ain't.
It was
really-
cool. It was nice. It didn't really go as hard as that. With the Forever's a mighty long
Crit
time.
is here is the one that just came out.
Yeah. Chris
That's
here.
cool.
He got a couple of songs on there, but you know,
Yeah, it's cool.
he got one song on there. Keep It 100. I didn't really like it. He like, you know, you know, man, keep it one. I was like, this is stupid. Because I thought about.
He cold to me. He
I
a
know.
nice lyricist. He's a dope artist, man.
He might be.
What is he missing though?
He might even be a doper producer than artist, for real.
Man, it go hand in hand for me with him,
He
man.
ain't missing nothing,
Not on my
Because
end.
you gotta think he produced too. So
Yeah, he do, but you know,
what else can he do? Are you saying he need another hit? Like he need a bigger hit?
Yeah. Go to his mixtapes.
Yeah.
He got that 12.
I'm talking about like
12 was so hard.
like radio or that. You know what I'm saying? Like that,
A
like
crossover
that track,
hit.
like that track that just really
Yeah.
put him out there.
Yeah.
Like I'm rooting for dude.
He ain't gonna do that. That's not what he do.
That's like saying Currency gonna do that.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't think he on the Currency type
Nah,
level
they about the
though.
same.
Like as far as now, like as far as the fan base, but he can be way bigger than that.
You saying he more talented than Currency?
Man, Currency, you already know he gonna rap about weed and cars.
Yeah, that's fact.
You said he's more talented than Crit?
No,
he said Crit more talented.
Okay, yeah.
Because he produced, do all that.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
spit too. Like,
Yeah.
he remind me
Yeah,
of
and how he deliver it.
He remind me of a Andre 3000 type.
Yeah.
He ain't
Man,
Andre
look.
3000.
He's like a mixture to me
He got a
of
hit though, that's radio.
Andre 3000,
For Crit, it was a while back.
Pimp C,
Yeah,
and he's in that type of, you know what I mean? Like he's
A lot of people when he first came out didn't really give him a chance because they said he sounds too much like Pimp C.
Yeah.
But he grew on a lot of people too. You know?
But that's his idol. Everybody always talk about, oh, somebody sound like somebody or somebody play like somebody in a sport. But if it's somebody you admire,
Yeah.
you know, you know, and they both from the South, so you normally you're gonna gravitate towards that sound. Because I play just like Jordan, you know what I'm saying?
and they probably
that's
don't
just, you
even
know,
mean to do it. It's
yeah,
just
it's
that's what
it's
they
just, I just how my game develops. You know what I'm saying? So just the way it happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's just how it happens.
I feel you, bro.
Yep, I went back too, man. I haven't been on like as far as like constantly listening to. I went back to that Meek wins and losses.
The championship.
The one before that.
Oh, okay.
It's called Wins and Losses.
Yeah, I went back to
Oh, that's
that.
the album.
I've been on that real
That's a
heavy.
mixtape?
No, it's the album. It's before
It's
Championship.
Before Champions.
Is it before
That's the album where I said he dug in his bag and he stopped yelling on the track and he dug all the way in.
Yeah, that album hard.
Yeah, he went hard, man. That album.
It was before or after the disc?
After.
That's right after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The first thing he
I'm
dropped
gonna have
after.
to check it out. After that disc, I kind of was like, man, you let Drake beat you.
Yeah.
So
You can't let that happen. I feel like
yeah.
Yeah. I was just.
He even said it. You got bodied by a singing nigga. So I just.
Ugh, that's tough.
I never downplay Meek, man.
Now, Meek,
Nah.
no.
I ain't saying he ain't. Yeah, I'm
I
just like, you know.
last
He was disappointed, bro. Like,
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt.
To that dude,
So,
that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
championship had that.
Cool,
had that-
But I mean, even if Drake would have came with something whack, bro, like the rap game right now got a lot of dick riders, and they would have been on Drake anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just based off popularity.
He's untouchable. Like
Just based off popularity, bro.
Until Push, he was untouchable. Like Drake.
Nah, I thought Kendrick been put him in his place. Like, he
But
got
that
his
wasn't-
limit.
But that wasn't.
Yeah, he
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 didn't
know
call
his
it out.
limit, and he's like, I ain't gonna go there.
But Pusha
Yeah,
T
I agree.
really.
Kendrick will wash him, but it was never put out there. Like he never talked directly to him, and he never responded directly back.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I'm
was,
saying?
they was having a little something there.
We know that, but
I'm saying lyrically, I thought like on that King Kunta, you go back and listen to him. He
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
Drake.
But he
A
ain't
rap-
say
a
it
rapper
though.
with a
Like
ghost
he
rider,
actually
yeah.
said it though. Like
yeah, he
said
didn't
it.
say
said
it's
it.
Drake.
And you said Meek Mill said it.
Yeah, like no. Pusha T, like let it be known. He said, man, let that boy come home.
Pusha
Like,
went
talk,
personal.
That was
Yeah.
That's what I missed.
And I'm glad that Drake just did that interview on Rap Radar and
Yeah, I
admitted
heard
that he lost.
Yeah, he said, yeah, he got me.
Because I was arguing with a lot of people
Yeah.
that was saying, what? He didn't lose? Like, okay.
Nah,
Yeah,
he,
solid.
I
He
listened to that and he admitted said he lost and said he went personal, he went deep, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it was
he
stuff
was
that people didn't know, and so that's how you know he had no comeback for that.
Yeah, and even if he did come back, he probably in the studio thinking like, man, if I come back, man, he probably gonna spread some more shit.
He
man.
probably know my other kids.
Yeah, I don't want to touch shit.
And Push is it take a lot of writers to be Push.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It take a lot.
So
of
he
writers.
really
based
got
off
writers
his
like
career.
that?
I don't know. I'm just,
That was hilarious. It's take a lot more writers than what he get. I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. And then
you got the money to buy all the writers.
He hired me. I write it. I could hear it
We're
too.
talking about going back to the 90s. What y'all think? Who listened to Too Short?
Me, yeah.
He dropped the album. How y'all feel about that?
On the
I
new
ain't
one?
heard.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it.
I think I heard like 2 songs off of there, but I
Won't
ain't too
stop
sure.
rapping, bro. He told us.
Me and your mama probably the best song on there. You know,
On the new one?
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard it.
It kind of remind me of me in some situations.
It's called Me and Your Mama Yet.
That's the name of the song or the album.
But
The video
the rest of that
funny as
album,
hell.
yeah, video funny.
Yeah, I saw the video. All right.
The rest of the album, he should have just left it in the damn vault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
50
he's
something
still-
years old, bro. You
yeah,
got
he's
some
still
man.
rap, but he's still rapping about stuff like he still sound like it sound like he's stuck in '84.
That's a word for you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Say.
I had this argument with Harlan a lot because we both grew up being big Too Short fans, but after a while I stopped listening to Too Short. He still do. But I'm like, bro, that rhyme pattern is ABC. You know what I mean? I ain't a fan of that no more. You know what I mean?
I mean, even 40, he had switched his style up, and then he lost a few fans, and he went back to it. You know what I mean? So that's what got you here.
Yeah, 40
Yeah.
like he one of the
Yeah.
ones, man. He's one of the most consistent rappers, and he stay relevant. He stay
Between
real
him
relevant.
and E40 and Snoop Dogg, I think they done lasted the longest.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm cool on Snoop too.
being
Yeah,
consistent.
Snoop
you know what I mean?
round pattern ain't really changed too much.
Nah, for real.
Nah.
I think they smart enough to work
Yes,
with
sir.
it. They switched their style up as
Yeah.
far as the music.
Yeah,
Like
but when he went
they
to No Limit, he
Yeah,
rapped
yeah.
a little faster. But other than that, he ain't really doing too much here.
Too Short, yeah. But Too Short always had good production too. That's one thing I think kept him alive.
Yeah.
His production choice has always been dope.
I don't even like that.
You don't like his production?
No.
Man,
Who Too Short?
he always had dope production.
But you know, Jason's not big on West Coast. If you ain't learned that yet.
Yeah, I'm just about to say he don't like that mob sound.
Yeah,
like,
he don't
I don't
really.
even.
Yeah, it's a lot of
he
West Coast.
listen to
shit.
Ohio players and he funk quality. No.
He just said. He said no.
I just don't. Yeah.
So what do you listen to? This is my first time being on the show too. Shout out to me. So what are you a fan
I
of?
can get with some of the West Coast. Like I can get with a lot of the Cali music. I cannot get with Bay. The only person I can listen to out of the Bay is maybe is E40 for one, and Mozzie, and that new cat. He signed with Mozzie now.
From the Bay.
Yeah, he from the Bay, bro. I gotta go back. I gotta look him up.
Shooter Gang Coney.
Nope.
It's a rapper. Shooter Gang Coney.
Man, that sounds like a combo meal. Let me get that Sugar Gang Coney. Let me
With cheese.
Right, with cheese. Supersized. God, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I heard that name, but I ain't heard that.
Nah, he from Sacramento, I think.
I'm surprised you like Mozzie though.
I like Mozzie, bro.
He's the epitome of a Bay artist.
But he
And
rap
the Bay
different.
artist sound.
He rap though.
So is it the fact you don't feel like they got lyrics or what is it?
The Bay,
Yeah.
the rap style is I don't like it,
They some of the
And,
most
what
creative
do you like?
artists though.
and the delivery is basic.
No,
What
come on,
do you like?
bro.
You say what you like. What you
I
don't
gotta
like.
sound like
totally
they're trying to-
disagree
and
with you.
It just sound like it just sound like they'll never get off the local spectrum. Like it just sound like it's just I don't like it.
I don't know, bro. You ever listen to San Quinn?
Yes, I tried to listen to all that.
Even Messy Mar rap style ain't like
I don't
nobody.
like Messy Mar.
I'm just saying it ain't basic.
The,
is all
the,
I'm
the
saying.
best song,
it's
the
like
best
a
song
pattern,
Messi
it's a
had to
different
me
pattern
was
to it.
probably Cushion Orange Juice or something like that.
Okay.
That is a hard song.
So back to what I said. Who do you like?
Yeah, that's the next question.
Man, I listen to a lot of South music.
Who
What?
do you
Like-
like?
Right now,
Yes.
a lot of Meek, Kendrick,
I don't got
and
all day, man.
anything that sound good. But that right
He said
there,
anything
don't-
that sound
and
good.
that right there, it just don't sound good to me.
I mean, I
It
ain't
don't
trying
sound
to.
good to me. You listen to the Bay?
I listen to good music. Period.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it sounds good, again, I listen to whatever. Like I said, I don't sell dope man like that. I listen to T Grizzly. I listen. I like. It ain't really tough guy talk, but it's like the hustle. If you're talking about the hustle, you're talking about how I don't care where you from, where you are. But if you talking, if you live and you make your money like not like I do, but if you hustle, if you got to go cook your own beef, then I'll fool with you. You know. So that's
like Payroll Giovanni, you heard him?
I have heard some of his stuff. Some of it's cool. I like what's your boy's name? I like G Herbo.
I like Payroll. G Herbo just came out with some.
Yeah, I mean, if you talking that talk, I'll fool with you.
Moneybag Yo just dropped something. Y'all heard that?
I like Moneybag. I gotta get on.
I like the baby. I know a lot of folks don't like the baby, man, but I like the baby.
We all like the baby though.
Okay.
I like the baby. Lil Baby just dropped a single. It go hard too.
Yeah, and him and Moneybag Yo dropped a song too.
Yeah.
But see, I don't get that. You like Southern rappers, they all damn near sound the same.
Pretty much.
I don't know. I just
But
see, I can see why. I can see why. If he don't like the mob sound, so the Southern artists, they beats. They got you with just they beats.
Yeah, they beats. Yeah, but if you got that beat with a nice piece of content to go with it, then I'm sold.
Yeah. I think that's why that
he just ain't never got no bodies. That's the only reason why. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't like that. You know what I'm saying? My tears is covered up.
I'm
glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Armand, because I want to ask you about how you feel about that Boosie and that Kappa situation.
Oh man, listen. He picked the right organization to do that too. I'll say that. I mean, it's crazy me being in an organization. Shout out to the Qs. Vegas Hip-Hop Attorney Incorporated. You see it 1911. November 17th on the campus of Howard University.
So you can't try that with no Qs.
I mean, people have done it. This is the thing, and this is why everybody's blowing up about it and why it's so disrespectful. Is that he knew what he was doing. He said, "I knew what it was." He said, "I saw the sweatshirt." He said, "I thought it was hard, and I put it on." That's why everybody has a problem. You know what I mean? You don't know how many times people have donated clothes and have seen a fraternity shirt or a sorority shirt in there. You see somebody walking by and somebody, in the organization like, "Hey man, where you get that from?" Or, what you know about that or whatever. Like, I don't know, I got this from the Goodwill. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna need you to come off this shirt because it holds value to me. You know what I mean? You don't know, I'll pay you for the shirt or whatever. One of my homeboys was at work and it was a dude that they paid on the outsource to come do some cleaning up. He had on a Omega Psi Phi shirt. He was like, "Hey man, what's up?" He don't know anything about the shirt other than it's a shirt and it's purple. So he was like, "Man, let me get that shirt off." He's like, "I'll give you the shirt off my back if you just give me this shirt." You know what I mean? It's no disrespect, nothing like that or whatever, but I had to do certain things to get in this organization. So the dude got upset. It was like, "Nah, man, you ain't about to punk me and this and that." He was like, "Listen, man, I'm going to give you this polo shirt, you know what I mean, to give me this dingy frat shirt or whatever." He's like, "Nah, give me $20 and that shirt," you know what I'm saying? But my dude, he still did it because, like, I need that shirt up off of you, man. So, but him doing what he did was disrespectful because he knew what he was doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's cool for the fraternity because it's putting some light on what they got going on. You know what I mean? Any pub is good pub. So.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you feel like they owe him one, though? Because they shimmy that they do is to wipe me down.
Nah.
I don't know if you know, but that's like their main song that they use. They've been using for years.
It's one of their songs, but their main song is the Freaks of the Industry. That's their main song. So if anybody is gonna get anything, it's gonna be them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
But it's good you explain that, bro, because I didn't look at the situation like that.
Yeah.
I just looked at him as him having a fraternity shirt on because I like the shirt. Yeah. I don't know nothing about the fraternity.
Yeah,
but I like the shirt.
I didn't know it was that serious.
It is.
If they sold it online, I would probably have bought one.
And then you had to deal with the consequences.
Be at a party,
but that's something like being a Mason or something. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know it was like that. It's good you explained.
It's an organization. It's all the same thing. It's gonna do the exact same thing. Masons is probably like the oldest organization.
Yeah.
Out there, and then you got the black fraternities, the 9, we call it the Divine 9, the Pan-Hellenic. So I mean, it's just.
So is that disrespectful to show him the shimmy though? Like, is that because he didn't have to? Like,
they showed him.
I broke up a line and it was some Qs. I went to a college party.
Where was the college party at?
It was in at the Duke Drop In.
and
at
CMSU.
CMSU.
Okay.
I knew he was about to say that.
And they was getting ready and lining up, and man, I beeline to this female, man. She was so fine,
Right.
And I beeline through that line. They tried to jump me.
Yeah, that happened.
So I kind of knew it was something serious. Then they was like, dude, you can't break up no line. And I was like,
Larry, hit the button up top.
From then I was just like, man, the Q's are serious,
Strong,
man.
dude. Just hit the in the middle.
Push it. Yeah, I get it.
There you go.
He too short, man.
Yeah, you short. Stay on your toes all the way.
Yeah, I said Q's are serious, man. They start barking at me.
But every organization, with any organization, to do that to you. But yeah, you like to got dealt with. And if you was to wear a shirt, and just the way it is, like if you had on a shirt, if you had on a Omega Psi Phi shirt, and I don't know that you a Q, I'm going to come and talk to you and see, your affiliation with that shirt. If you can't answer some of the questions, if you don't know what's going on, you got to come out that shirt. You may feel disrespected. I'm gonna come at you as respectful as possible.
So what if I got on the shirt? What if I got on the shirt and on the back it says I'm not a Q, I just like these colors?
Yeah,
You still gonna harass me?
He said what on the back.
You like to got dealt with. Yeah, you like to got dealt with.
Well, here's my one question,
Okay.
and I understand it because my pops is Alfred, so I
That's okay.
I mean, like, yeah. And then going to school, playing ball, I've read, seen all that. Now, like you said, different organizations, different things, different schools, they gonna put certain lines. But why can't he go purchase a shirt that's, y'all near and dear to what you represent,
Right.
what you had to go through? So why you don't have to go through OmegaSci-Fi.com and
Why
get
can't
a
he have
shirt?
fraternity
Or
spirit? Why can't he have
and-
fraternity spirit?
I mean, you
No, I'm
can,
saying
but
like, why come they don't own that like a regular store? Like y'all can go
Oh,
set
yeah,
up
the
yourself.
business
Anybody
side.
can walk in here and buy a Q shirt. How you gonna tell somebody to take that shirt off?
Because
their
I
shirt?
LLC
That's
that
tough.
real
but
quick
that's
if it's not LLC.
but that's what's not LLC. Hold on, on table that.
That's just my question.
But no, it's not.
Ownership
But
of
it's just
the
no different than if somebody who has a clothing store, like Larry has a T-shirt line. If Larry wanted to start selling that stuff, he could. We can't say that you can't sell it. You know what I mean? That's all it was. It was a store that had the right to sell paraphernalia, and they sold it. Like you can go over to T-shirt King. T-shirt King has been selling Greek letter organization stuff for the longest. They sell all kind of stuff in there. You can go get bumper stickers and license plate covers and shirts and stuff. They got Central High School and Link. They got all this stuff in there. So they sell this stuff as well.
exclusively for. So if I came in there to buy one, to be like, where your card at, or where your answer these questions.
If I can't wear it, then it should be something
open like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But that's no different than, like I said, that stuff being in a Goodwill store. Like they don't know that you not one, you just there to buy something. Like whoever sold Boosie that shirt, they know that Boosie didn't have no affiliation with it. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. But you was talking about the LLC? What do you mean? Like every organization is LLC. It's not, it's a business.
Okay.
That's been around since, like I said, 1911, 1908, 1906. Like this stuff has been around for forever, for years. Of course it is. It's incorporated. It's incorporated. They're corporations.
Yeah, so should they stop dancing to this song?
Nah.
Should they teach?
I mean, that's like them telling us to stop. That's like them telling us to stop hopping to Atomic Dog. That is never gonna happen. Like those songs, it's
I ain't
just
got no problem with George Clinton, though. Y'all good.
yeah. But I mean, but that's the thing. But it's
Right
just,
now, George Clinton was like, I hate Qs, y'all get on my nerve, I don't like dogs, none of that.
he had to fight every single one of them for that song. He had to fight everybody.
Y'all still gonna hop to
Still gonna hop to the song.
Alright.
Because that's a song that's I don't want to say it's exclusive because he didn't make it for us. It just so happened that when he made it just fit.
Yeah.
Well, that was Boosie's clap back. Like if I can't wear y'all shit, don't shimmy to my song no more.
So
He actually said that.
Yeah, he said
you a Q dog,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I don't know what y'all call our step.
We just hopped.
Okay, you a Q dog, and if Boosie had on the Q dog shirt,
Learn something by looking at
would y'all teach him the hop?
No.
I was gonna say, dog, I won't be disrespectful.
No.
I didn't know what to call it.
No.
You wouldn't teach him.
No.
So they shouldn't teach him to shimmy.
That's on there. Hey, listen, we in two different organizations.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with what Cap Opposite, what KSI do. I don't know what them.
Now that y'all, like, I done heard you explain it, and
I wouldn't teach him.
I heard you explain it, and I heard Dude explain it on this other podcast. Now that y'all explain it, I understand it. It's more like a gang. Like,
Yeah.
because if you in LA and you in the wrong neighborhood, you wearing red, they gonna approach you like, where you from?
Right.
Blood. You know? Same thing.
Hey, look, I remember when I joined, right, my mother was like, she's like, you just joined the gang. I'm like, no, I didn't. This is our whole run now. Like, I'm like 19 years old. She's like, no, I didn't. She was like, she said, y'all got your own colors? Yep. She said, y'all got your own car? Yep. She said, y'all got your own style? I'm like, yeah. She said, sound like a gang to me, but it ain't no gang though. You're like, this was my argument with this woman, you know what I mean? But it's an organization. So
Yeah.
if you consider a gang organization, then I'm not gonna call it a gang, we're an organization.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it
Only
is.
difference is
that's like in Chicago
element of
they got
crime.
GDs.
Yeah.
Like GDs are in Chicago. They call that an organization.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it a gang, but some people call it an organization.
Right.
And if you claiming you GD and somebody walk up and say spit your legs, or you gotta know all the numbers and all the you gotta know all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's
The element
You like it got dealt with.
The element of crime is the difference. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's the difference.
Right.
The police is a gang too. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, the government's a gang.
government is a gang.
Barbers, we're in the gang. Stylists, because we're different than what other people do. Corporate thugs a gang. You know what I mean? Like everything is, but it's an organization though. So it's not necessarily. And the premise of what the fraternities were founded for was because the other organizations and predominantly white institutions, they wouldn't allow us to be in their organization. So we had to start our own, and they were study groups is what they were. So we started our own. We started off as 8, and then another one came later, like 1963. I don't know if they came later, but that's what it was basically for. Just like the HBCUs was set aside for us after the abolition of slavery. You know, because we weren't allowed to go to these prestigious institutions. You know, so that's what the HBCUs are for, and that's what the Greek organization.
Man,
was
shout
for.
out to
So,
HBCU.
Yeah, shout out to Lincoln University.
Man,
Alright, that's enough gang talk.
My fault.
Enough gang talk.
Yeah.
I think that's good though, man.
Nah, it lets people know. You know what I'm saying? How serious it is.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nothing to be played with if it's like that.
I've had so many situations. I know you said about to get out of it, but it was so many situations, man, where I've gone somewhere. I've been at a wedding. I've been on a cruise, man, and I saw people when Atomic Dog was playing, and I'm just sitting down because I don't feel like doing all that. I feel like I almost got 20 years in the organization. I ain't saying that I ain't gonna do it. I just didn't feel like doing it right then and there.
Right.
And I saw a couple of cats, man, that were not, they were just on the dance floor, hopping like you. But I'm sitting down. I've been involved with, for a long time. I'm like, I can see that they not who they are claiming to be.
Yeah.
So I approached him. I confronted the dude at the bar, asked the dude some questions, and he was looking, he's like, hey man, I'm older than you. I was like, yeah, that's fine, but what, XYZ, and the dude didn't know, and he just started apologizing out the gate. Another cat taller than you, man, the dude probably was like 16 on the cruise. He walked out. I guess he must have saw me talking to the dude. I, walked out behind him, was like, hey man, let me holler at you real quick, and he just like, hey man, apologize. And I'm like, man, you can't be doing that. Like, you don't know who's here, and it just so happened it was a school that they was claiming. There was an actual Q. He was an older dude there. He told me the school that they were claiming was the school that he went to. So I was like, hey man, there's a couple of dudes. Yeah, I snitched. I ain't really snitch. I just had some information. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, look, hey man, it's a couple of cats claiming to be from your school. And this is what they look like, and this is who they are. It just making folks. You just can't be doing that stuff.
They was just trying to look cool.
They were just trying to look cool for the crowd.
Yeah.
But you don't know who's
like knowing that little bit of background, man. You don't want to disrespect the organization,
and
especially on what they was built on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they was built on study groups at that time. When, man, look, you might get killed for trying to get an education back then. We talking 1908.
1908. That was AKA. Just period. You got the Alphas that started in 06. And then you got the Capitals was like January 1911. The Qs is You talking about from the early 1900s?
My great grandmother was born 1910.
Yeah, so we weren't really privy to certain things, and so this would be like, well, look, we'll do our own thing. And that's what happened.
I kind of feel like now. I kind of feel like he should just took the shirt off, man, and dropped the whole situation.
And you know, that's all. But a lot of people, they don't know the background because again, they just think of it as a party group. You know what I mean? I join. Oh man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shimmy here. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna step. I'm gonna do all that stuff. And now it's rich background to it.
I got a question for y'all.
That's crazy.
Do y'all feel like it's more nowadays? Do y'all feel like it's more important to go? I'm gonna break it down. But do y'all feel like it's more important to go viral than have good music? And do you feel like you can be viral, go viral, have shitty music, and still win?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question.
It's a tough question, but we got artists out here doing both. And the thing is, it all boils down to like what type of music you like. Like the Baby, he always going viral,
But he make good music.
but he make good music. He just went viral off what happened with his situation with the guy, the promoter, not wanting to pay him, and you know, so he beat him up, went viral for it, but he still like.
But that's how but I think Larry, you saying choose one though, right?
I'm saying which one is more important first off,
Oh, okay.
and then second off, can you go viral and make your music career crack even if your music ain't good? You know what I mean?
And you say which one's more important, it depends on the person. Because you got a lot of people who do it for the money. So if your sole purpose in doing this is to make money and for notoriety, then I don't care what you put out.
I think right now in these days, that's the only the only reason they doing it, bro. Like is to get this bag, man, and see what other door it can open up for them. Like the only rapper, like it's a lot of rappers out here, but it's a few rappers out here that they just want to stay consistent with the music. We know who those people are: Kendrick, J. Cole. We know who those people are.
Big Crit.
Big Crit. They stay consistent with the music, but it's other rappers out here, man. That they just want to want to just get this money and get up.
But they don't make it long.
But I think it's just that's a product of their environment and then what they grew up in. Because you gotta think, if you a 22-year-old, 19-year-old rapper, you grew up in the era where Instagram that's all you really know.
Yeah.
So it ain't really it ain't new to you or to us. It's kind of like we actually had to get out here and be
We done seen other
things. But to them, this is their lane. So I don't think it's nothing really extra to it for them. So if they going, it don't matter how good they rap to them.
Who went viral and then we heard their music?
Bad Baby.
Who went viral first and then we heard their music?
Viral.
I didn't hear Kevin Gates until he went viral.
I already knew about Kevin Gates. But yeah, like Bad Baby, but she ain't popping. But you know, the chick from
You got to catch me outside.
Yeah, her. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, sure, you can look
See, you should have said that.
You can look at Cardi. You can look at Cardi B though.
She was on a whole reality show.
I mean, but that's still media. And then she was an IG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
media
she was popping on IG before.
That's what I mean. That kind of came up through.
And she was a stripper.
Yeah.
There you go. Somebody knew it.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
or your video can go viral.
Yeah, I feel like you can go viral nowadays and then turn into a rapper or a musician.
Right.
Cause that's what Atlantic's been doing.
That's what the lane is.
Yeah. So like Atlantic been doing that for like the last year and a half. Like everybody that got some type of buzz, whether they a stripper, Catch Me Outside girl, what's the dude's name? The comedian, Fat Boy. He rapped too.
Boy, see, he rap now.
Yeah, he been rapping, but it's like he went viral.
Or he started rapping. He started out rapping, and then he started with the video.
And went viral. Then
He's trying to get on.
And now he trying to get on.
Boom Gang dude.
Yeah, that dude. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people, we don't listen to their music.
Right.
But we know them from being viral, and then they start making music.
We in the days of social media, like bro said. We in the days of social media, so we got to see how they are on social media. People want that connection.
Right.
They want that connection with the artist. Then I'm gonna go see what he's talking about on the album, her or him. We're gonna see what they talking about.
But I think it's a catch-22 because think about this: if you not doing all that to stay relevant, go viral in everybody's face, but you making dope music, you can sustain.
Yeah.
And be great. But there's other people that's making good music, but because they ain't viral, ain't got no buzz, we don't hear them, we don't know about them.
Who's making good music right now? That new artist. Who's making good music right now? That's not crazy with social media.
I I give you like a J. Y'all heard of
I was gonna say JID.
JID.
JID go hard.
Everybody on
But
Dreamville.
everybody don't listen to JID.
Nah, they don't. They don't. But everybody on Dreamville. Everybody on TDE. You know what I mean? They don't move.
Everybody
like
don't
that.
listen to Nick Grant.
Exactly.
It's like, do what I
You
wish
know
you
what I'm
would.
saying? Like everybody don't listen to that, but he go right.
Yeah, JID cold. But I feel like if he was doing what they doing,
Oh, Nick Grant is
That's
JID.
what he's saying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's what he's saying. Like they not on the viral tip like that though. They
yeah, you
do
don't
their
see
music
you don't
and then
see
they fall back.
TDE until they drop.
But they make
You know what I mean?
dope music though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
But are they
sustain
making
it.
money?
So
They do shows.
Yeah, that's because they hooked with Dreamville, so
They
they got
hooked
the.
in.
Gotcha.
They hooked in. They make.
They make it. You right.
So,
They
so,
making
so
money.
that's another point. That's a good point.
They
So-
making money.
So then you need to, like Griselda, is it important to be connected with a good group or label or whatever
with
you want to call
them.
it?
With
see,
them, I
Griselda-
don't think
Without
so
doing
because
Yeah.
their
They
fan
don't do
base
that.
is different. Their fan base, their fan base is not all over social media. We talking about them younger. We talking to somebody
Yeah,
who's gonna
same.
ride around listening to Young Thug.
Yeah. But see, Griselda,
They not on there.
Griselda kind
Yeah.
of Griselda kind of walked that line though, because they not out here trying to go viral, but they are on Instagram. They act very active on Instagram, but they make super dope music, and it's like they do a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick don't do no interviews.
No.
Schoolboy Q used to. He ain't been doing. None of them been doing no interviews like that. So it's like you gotta pick. Like, do you want to be viral or do you want to do like press junkies? You want to go to the Breakfast Club? You want to do this? You want to do that? That's still staying relevant.
Well,
to
I
me.
think we talked about that though.
Yeah.
We were saying all the new media, the
Yeah.
music, like even this show.
Yeah.
You know, somebody can come on here and be like, I want to get myself out there, or whatever. You go on Vlad or whoever else.
Right.
you know,
But look at the business side of it. What costs less?
What costs less?
Yeah.
Going viral by yourself.
Exactly. So you're gonna spend all this money going to interviews. Some of these people paying for these interviews. You can't just walk up to the Breakfast
Yeah.
Club and
Yeah, that's true.
they paying for these interviews. Or we can just go viral. Or we can just set up a scene in the mall and
And
beat
act
somebody
like-
up and go viral.
I think that's the reality of it right there. Is like, do you want to put yourself out there as a what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know,
When you always come with big words. I don't
oh me, I do.
definitions.
A character.
Y'all gotta read more, man.
You want to be a character.
That's
It's
what
like
Like you want to be a character,
you wanna be a
or you want
character
to
of
just really
yourself.
put yourself out there as who you are as a musician,
Right.
And say this is my real daily life, or
Right.
you gonna go do some fugazi type stuff.
But that's how I can
Make up
tell.
some-
Like that's how I decipher the difference of, one of those type of artists.
Like
bro.
this
Like
computer don't work, I take it and throw it, and they be like, dude on interview show takes computer and throws it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
headline.
and then that's the headline.
He got 1 million viewers.
And then oh man,
This
he rapped
mother been
too.
broke since last year. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know, whatever.
And he rap too.
And he raps. So I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go
Drop the
listen
song
to it.
right next.
Yeah.
In the same barbershop, shooting
Right.
video and everything.
If I go viral, I'm putting out a single.
What would it be called?
Hands down.
Oh, speaking of that, Antonio Brown just put out a song. Have y'all heard it?
He did.
Football
what's
player.
it called, bro?
A whole lot of money.
He like on some Deion Sanders type
That's the
stuff?
I'm
first
not
thing I
gonna
saw.
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it dope?
The hook is fire.
Is it hot?
You heard it?
It's hot.
The hook sound like
It's
Future.
hot.
It is.
It sounds like Future. But
I'm
the
not
only thing I don't like
Antonio
about
Brown can rap,
He ain't
or
gonna-
he just make good songs. The song just good.
the only thing I don't like about
I
it,
know, man.
the only thing I don't like about it is it's very repetitive. Like the hook is he says the same thing over and over, but it sounds dead on Future. Like
I
thought
got
it was
one
Future.
question. Do you think he wrote that himself?
Yeah, because the verse ain't intricate. You know what I mean? It's
But
not.
then he hopped in.
I'm not listening to this dude.
They gonna check that
Wait
out.
till-
He already popular.
Wait till the song come on. The money
What
start
y'all-
stepping.
what
What's the name of the song?
Whole lot of money.
We gonna listen to it because we know who Antonio Brown is.
Yeah.
And he gonna get paid anyway off the streams.
And if you are a football player or a former football player, go catch balls.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you said that. I'm taking this back. I'm taking this back to episode.
Football,
What was that? What was it? Episode 2 or 3? Everybody was against me.
What we say?
Shaq is not a rapper.
Hilarious. But he
Shaq
went platinum
is a
though.
rapper.
Hard, bro.
Shaq-
I don't-
rapper.
But yeah, but we was talking about do we view him?
Shaq
I don't
from New
view him
Jersey,
as
bro.
a
New
rapper.
Jersey got some of the best spitters, bro. And Shaq from New Jersey. So
I don't give a damn where he from. That nigga's a basketball
Shaq
player.
is a basketball player.
/ businessman, but he's not a rapper.
Man, play ball.
To me, you know what I'm saying?
Shaq got what, a platinum album and a gold album.
Yeah, that's fine. So do some of the worst rappers in the
That's
world.
only because he was Shaq though.
He says,
Yeah, that's what I said.
in an era though when you had to really
You
spit
had to
though.
really spit.
I give you.
I mean,
that.
come
I
on
give you
Yeah,
now. Like,
yeah.
It ain't like he did
that. He
it.
also had a
now.
movie called Shazam.
Yeah.
Was that dope?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
man,
rapped-
that was the movie where he was
That was my-
He rapped in it.
His music was on the soundtrack.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was,
on the
that was
soundtrack.
my argument on mine.
Is
Wow.
that Kazam?
Yeah.
The metal dude?
Was it Kazam or Shazam? What was it?
Shazam?
Shazam, yeah.
Something like
Kazam.
that.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Shaq Fu video game, all
I
that.
had
Shaq
it,
who had a
too.
video.
It's hard to
That
get
was
past
bad
Shaq's voice,
game.
so anyway, he rapping.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not.
but I am gonna listen to Antonio Brown
Like
song as soon as I
E40
get in the car. I promise.
I
As soon as
got
I
that.
get in the car.
Like E40 told
Whole lot of money, whole lot of money, got a whole lot of money, whole lot of money.
Rasheed Wallace, stick to basketball.
Rasheed Wallace?
What's the nigga's name? Rasheed Wallace.
That was
Stick to
classic.
basketball. That was
Yeah,
very
that
classic.
was classic.
Very classic.
Yeah, but see, like that, she would sleep on the Bay rappers. You know what I'm saying?
But they also said what's the dude's name? But they say Dan Lillard got they say his album go.
Dame Lillard hard too.
Yeah, he can rap.
Yeah.
That's what we was talking about during that
Oh,
episode.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, okay.
And Dame can actually rap.
Because Dame got Shaq.
He can rap.
He's a basketball
Shaq was
player.
rapping in his downstairs garage, corner bathroom. Like, what are you recording on?
His
dude?
bathroom
You
probably
got
big
like
as a studio.
$100 million, and you got the
He was going.
Fruity
How y'all
Loops
feel
version of
about-
'97.
How y'all feel about Nipsey Hussle album going platinum?
I told you, I don't know if this is facts, but I was reading
His
something
album
that
just
said
went platinum.
he only had sold 60,000 units while
He
he
did.
was alive.
He did.
So I'm
That's
like,
nuts.
damn.
That's
And
crazy.
the album is probably one of the hardest albums I done heard in 10 years.
60,000.
That's
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
That's your album for the year.
Huh?
That was your album for the year.
I think
That
that
was
was
the
my
album
top
of
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't.
that was
I
one
can't,
of the dopest.
you name 4 better than it.
I can't.
Really, it's gonna be hard. You gonna have to really look at a long list.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the list. I'm gonna have to look. I mean,
Last year, 2019, there wasn't a lot of super dope albums that
not.
came out.
It was 18 right? It came out right. Yeah, it came out 18 because he died last year in
Yeah,
19.
that
So
was
it came. Yeah.
At the
So it's
end.
18.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
end at 18. Yeah.
So it came. It
Last
ain't.
story.
I can't think of nothing that was
Cardi's album won over that at the Grammys.
popularity contest.
Yeah.
That's all that
Cardi
was.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won that Grammy that
There
year.
you go.
Yeah.
It's the we in the IG's popularity
Yeah,
era.
that's what
This
it's
is what it
about.
is.
She's popular. She's Pepsi commercial. She's sellable. She's marketable. Shall I
This is
say?
what it is. It ain't no.
You can't market Nipsey like that.
Right.
She's selling sex though. So that's
Sex sells.
That's you know that's why it's sold. So
Yeah.
I mean, she's marketable.
Big
You
fact.
can't-
But that's what he said. That's a question though. If you go back to like, would you rather
Yeah.
be if you go viral and be a trash artist, knowing you trash?
No,
But knowing you're gonna make a lot of money.
Knowing you're gonna
if
make
you
a lot
ask
of money.
anybody who actually listen to music, listen to hip hop, they're not gonna put Cardi B over.
Of course not. But again, it go back. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, let's switch it to sports real quick. You playing ball to do what? To get money. You go to college, you go on the ball. Even if you're not playing ball, you go to college. I went to college. I wasn't going to play ball. They wanted me to play, but I was busy. The thing is, you're going to go make money at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. So you're going to college to go make money. Then they had it to where you got to go 1 year. All right, I'm gonna go this 1 year, and then I'm going to go get the money.
That money.
So whether your content, whether you can play or not, because it's a bunch of dudes that only did 1 year in college, got to the league. I don't know where they are right now. They trash. They can jump out the gym. They can jump from the free throw line, put the ball between the legs, but they can't shoot free throws.
Right.
So to me, fundamentally, you trash. As far as going switch back to the rappers now, fundamentally you might be trash, but you can sell. So you're going to go get the money anyway.
Right.
So you're going to go get the money. I ain't saying that Cardi B is trash. I'm not a fan of hers.
Yeah, but she's under a label, and that's what they looking at. They looking at, okay, we can help you with this music thing, but if we got people who's want to buy from you, So they gonna help her in any way they can.
Yeah, I mean they did
to
it.
get that music.
I mean, she's on all kind of commercials, Super Bowl commercials. She's on all. I mean, she's all over the radio.
She sell.
Her album will come. Her song will come on the radio, and then the next song come on the radio will be somebody else's song with her featured on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
But it's some artists out there, bro, that hold themselves out for the industry, and then there's some that respect themselves a lot more. Who's not gonna do that?
That's the name of the game.
Those
right
are the
there.
people that I rock with, man.
But then you should rock with Crit.
I do.
Yeah, there you go.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I just want him to have that hit. Like he should be in the green. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean,
Crit
you
name
go
should
back,
be in
like,
there.
all right, I take that. That's a tough question, though, Jay, because for people that listen to him, we feel like that is a hit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I hear the album and on every album, I'm like, man, that's a hit. But
He got features he did with T.I. back
But
in
you
the day.
said it yourself, though. Are you gonna pay Larry to get on Hip Hop IQ, and then call Vlad and pay him, and then call No Jumper and pay him, and then call Say Cheese and pay him? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you gonna, he might not be like,
he
my
probably don't want to
budget
spend
cool.
the money.
I ain't gotta do that.
Yeah,
I'm
probably don't want to spend the money.
There you go.
But if you got good content and you can make money, that's where you win.
I mean,
Forever is a
he
mighty
up
long
there.
time.
Forever is a
He
mighty
up there
long
though.
time.
He up there at about 50 mil.
Huh?
He probably up there.
Oh, I
Crit
doubt
do
it.
shows, bro. He do a lot of shows.
I don't know. I ain't gonna
50
count
million.
it.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money, though.
That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But he do it. He yeah. I went to one of the shows in Dallas.
How much they charge to get in? You remember?
Only $35.
See, that's what I'm saying. How many people was there?
It was like it was sold out. It was a 5,000 people venue up top and bottom.
50 grand.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, after they get,
But he ain't getting all that. He probably.
And it was
Yeah,
him and
he gotta pay.
dang, what's the other dude that was on the ticket with him too?
With Crit,
No, it was just. I mean, I'm talking about the concert. What's the dude?
Yellow Wolf is on.
No. It's the dude. Dang it, he was on the Watch the Throne. He rocked with Kanye.
Kid Cudi,
Now, I cannot think of dude's name.
Saha,
Saha the Prince.
Nah, he dope.
He was there. He opened up for him.
yeah.
And there's another cat that opened up for him out of. He's from the South. But he was at one of these. He was at that South by Southwest concert. He was out there, so he was there. I can't remember his name, but he's a little young cat. So I saw him at the concert, and then turned around and see him in Durham. You know, for the where I see him at. It was a. So I saw him at South by. No, I saw him at the concert with Crit, and then I saw him in September. So it was March for that. Then I saw him in September at the Art of Cool Festival in Raleigh, Durham. He was up there. He had his own little concert, little deal in there. You know what I mean? One of the lower level joints, but I mean, there's still people there showing love and everything.
He probably like where he at. I was way off. His net worth is 400.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 50, that's a lot, bro.
Better. That's a good. That's a lot of money for it.
He said I was way off.
Yeah.
He said
Currency
50
got
million.
his. He got currency with his fan base. It's saying his net worth at 3 mil.
I believe it.
Yeah.
What did they say about me?
Currency damn near put out an album a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He feed his base like
Yeah.
super.
You know, but I gotta give love to the person that we know been doing that for years. That's Rich the Factor, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Tech Nine too. You want to be honest?
I'm saying Rich, yeah, but
Tech put out an album at least maybe twice a year probably.
Yeah, but Rich was dropping one like every 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Master
He-
P killed all of
for
them.
years.
Master P killed all of
He
them.
killed.
You see that? Y'all seen that? Now this is what I
Whatever,
want to say before we I gotta get out of here. But JT the bigger figure said Master P took all that game from him.
So
I know they said it, but they always give it to Uncle Charlie for his
yeah.
uncle. And he's like, man, I gave him that
that's
drop.
fine.
And I do remember because he had Rich,
Yeah.
he had Seth the Gaffler, he had
Uh-huh.
San Quinn, he had Messy Moore, and then he had, it was like one other rapper when he dropped all them on the GLP, like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And he was like, Master P saw that, then he got the Priority. And Priority was like, JT, if you start rapping the street stuff, we'll give you a bigger budget. And he was like, I ain't gonna rap it, because you know he just became like a part of the nation or something like that. He was like, I ain't gonna do it. He's like, I ain't gonna do it. And then Master P like, I'm a hood nigga anyway.
But then
so,
JT start doing it anyway.
well, not really. Y'all talked about the hustle. They want to talk about shooting and killing niggas and stuff like that. He ain't never really been on that
Nah,
type of.
he talked about the streets and getting money.
Yeah, but it was just interesting just to see the concept. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, Master P got the
He
game.
took the game and ran.
I know he wasn't knocking him. Nah, he wasn't knocking him. He was
Yeah.
just saying he respect him for it. He was just saying that originated. Like,
Right.
yeah, you know,
And that's man, look, that's the game.
that is.
That's the game.
Consistency though, bro. I think that's something we always talk about.
Yep.
Got to.
You can stay
Gotta be.
consistent.
On any
It's,
level,
it's
no matter
just
what
like
you do.
how back then we had the rap duos. You know what I mean? Like that's gone. I think so.
Yeah.
What you mean duos? Like two rappers?
Two rappers, the rap duos.
Ray Shrimmer is probably the last new one that I can remember.
Like Outkast and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Don't nobody want to share that check.
You right, it ain't really been no.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather you go ahead and get the check, and then I come, you know,
And be like,
after you.
Yeah,
I don't even think
Ray
they
Shrimmer
signed.
was like the last duo that I know
You
of.
right. Damn, I ain't
Migos.
think of it.
Yeah, Migos is 3 of them.
Yeah.
Migos, I don't even think they got like one contract. I think they got several contracts or something.
They probably do. That's smart if
What
they
was
do.
that?
Yeah, ain't nobody sharing that.
What was that fake Outkast
They came up
group?
with their
They
own
was like from like Mississippi or something. I can't think
Nappy
of
Roots.
it. Nah,
Gangster.
Nappy Roots is hard.
it might have been.
Pimpin' the Gangster.
Yeah,
Came out with the song Candyman.
I can't think of the name of the group.
I thought you was talking about Field Mob or something.
Nah, not Phil Mob.
Phil Mob.
They was from Atlanta. This group was like from Alabama, Mississippi or something.
You ain't talking about the Young Bloods.
Nah, they said Atlanta.
Alabama, Mississippi.
It was two of them. They was like, cause you remember when Andre 3000 really started getting off into changing his whole look.
Yeah.
They came out with a group and they was big for for their moment.
Yeah.
And one dude had like a pimp type
That's
thing,
Pimpin' the Gangster.
and the other dude had
I
like
ain't never
I
heard
can't
of
think of the name of the group. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Is it
that's Pimpin' the Gangster.
But what was the name of the group though?
Pimpin' the
You
Gangster.
think so?
He said, you think so?
I just remember they had these church socks on all the way up to here. You know what I'm talking about? With the hat, that's it.
Oh, I know who y'all talking about.
Yeah.
I know who y'all talking about.
And they actually wasn't really like bad. With, I don't know what made it.
They wasn't bad, man. Something happened.
It was
I don't
just
know what happened, but something happened because they just
It
stopped.
was too
They put
much
out
of
two
a. It
albums.
was too much of a gimmick to Outkast.
The name of their album was Dirty.
Dirty, yeah.
Him and the Gangster.
Hey, I'm saying
Yeah,
correct.
they had a song on there, Dirty Boy.
Y'all must have bought the album too. Look, he bought it. You
I
bought
had. I used to slap it.
it. It wasn't bad.
Hey,
though,
that Candyman song, boy, it was hard, man. All the females loved it. Hey.
right, it had a cool.
They from Mississippi.
Mississippi. Yeah, I thought. I know my little bit about something.
You know about a little something. Yeah, going down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Jay, you got us, man.
Man, look, man. Oh, man. Wait till what you see next, man. We're gonna pop up somewhere next, and I don't know where, but we're gonna pop up. We might be on like the top of the Chiefs Stadium or something. We're going all out. We might do this shit in a helicopter and ride around the city. We doing it big, 2020, man. So y'all catch this wave, man. Again, Black Coffee. Don't blame it on Black. JB Style.
You might be back here at the Director's Cut, 1708 East 18th Street, you know what I mean? 'Cause I like to plug it. I like the whole deal, you know. Yeah, I'm Armand. Thank y'all for having me.
Yep, your boy Dre, man. We out of here.